recipe for you today. This is my all-time favorite vegan brownie recipe. I just discovered it not too long ago, but the minute I tasted it, I knew it. This was the quintessential vegan brownie recipe. So good and semi-healthy for you as well.
Ow!
Hi, Sean. All right, so it's just Sean. Come on. All right, so the first thing you want to do, since this doesn't have eggs in it, you want to make an egg replacer. So I have 3 tablespoons of ground flax, and I love the golden one because it doesn't taste bitter, it's lighter in color, it's really, really nice. So this is the equivalent of 3 eggs worth. And I'm also going to add to it 9 tablespoons of hot water. So you just want to let that sit, give it a stir if you feel like it. You don't really have to, but it'll kind of like, you know. So, in the bowl here is the first ingredient, and that is 3/4 cup of almond meal. By the way, this is also gluten-free, so if you're looking for something gluten-free, that's the one. And to that, you're going to add a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. I'm using raw cacao, and yes, that's the way you say it. I see a million people say cacao, but my brother looked it up on the internet and the pronunciation thing, and it said cacao. So that's a 1/2 cup. I like the nativas or nutivas brand because it's really good. And you put that in, and then the next ingredient is 3/4 cup of coconut sugar. I'm sure you could use other sugar, but I really like coconut sugar because it's low glycemic index and it's raw pretty much because it's minimally processed. You want to give that a stir. All they do is they take coconut sap and they evaporate it, and you're left with the coconut sugar, so it's pretty healthy. So you get that mixed up. That's pretty much most of the dry ingredients. We're going to put in just a pinch of Himalayan sea salt. We're going to also put in about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. I like to guess. Sometimes a little bit more, never less. Alright, and the final ingredient is 1/4 cup of oil, and I'm using sesame oil because I think it has a nice flavor to it. But you can use olive oil, you could use coconut oil. I would use coconut oil if I was just making this for myself, but my husband absolutely hates coconut. So I want him to eat this, so I'm not going to use coconut. And now you're ready to add your flax eggs. It's really, really simple. And it comes out pretty easy. You can see it.
Finding Nemo?
Yes, Finding Nemo is already starting to gel here. So all you have to do is mix this up. And it's really easy. Normally I would do this in my KitchenAid, but this is not such a big deal. And you know what the best part of vegan baking is? You get to lick the bowl because there's no eggs in it. There's nothing that's going to give you salmonella and make you sick. Sean just can't wait for these brownies, I think. He's really excited. Make sure you get it all incorporated. You don't want to see any patches of white in there because that wouldn't be cool. And you don't want to see any dry spots either, like at the bottom of the bowl down there.
Sean, quiet please.
Apparently my dog has a flatulence problem today, so sorry for that. Good thing we don't have smell-o-vision. Alright, so here I've prepared a pan. I don't like to oil the pan because it's extra oil, and I prefer, you know, it's much easier to just use this parchment paper. Comes out really cleanly. Alright, so let's get this into the pan here that I've prepared, and try and get it all. I don't want to bore you with that. Oh, I got a little on the thing there. Oh well, have to lick that off. Spread it out because it is quite thick. So once you get that all spread it out to where you want it, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna, after I turn off the camera, I'm gonna put the last little bits in there, but you don't need to see that. So this is basically what it's gonna look like. It's It's going to go in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes, and we'll be right back. My husband's home, and he's ready to try the brownie, which just came out of the oven a little while ago. Look, I've already cut some snack-size sections for you to try.
Is this a different recipe?
This is the best vegan brownie recipe.
You made it already?
Yeah, I've made it one other time.
Out of my way.
Isn't it amazingly delicious? And it just happens to be gluten-free as well.
Still hot.
Yeah, can you just imagine some beautiful vegan ice cream on top of that? Sean, would you like to try some brownie?
Yes.
Alright, come over here by Daddy.
Here, buddy. You go.
Huh?
Huh?
How is it?
Good.
There's your comprehensive review.
Alright, well thanks everybody for watching. The ingredients are in the info box. I hope you try it, because it really is the best vegan brownie that I've ever tried. So until next time, much love.
Edit.